Hello, it's me. I'm not dead. Not sure if I'm allowed to say that at the start of a YouTube video, but I'm here. I guess I could have said the other thing, but I'm not dead. I'm here. I know it's been a while. Life is life, and that's okay. If you haven't read the thumbnail, we're doing hardcore but desert. Last time I streamed, I think, maybe the time before, we did hardcore in single biome, and we got some really basic ass biomes. This time, we're doing single biome desert, because I think that's going to be really interesting. Unfortunately, like, just desert means we don't get badlands, we don't get wooded badlands, we don't get lush caves, there's no random azalea bushes, so we're going to really need to find a mineshaft quickly. Or maybe a village. Those are sort of the two things we really got a hard focus on from the start. This is going to be hardcore on hard mode. But heck, if anyone can do it, we've been doing hardcore a long time. Oh, okay. Straight up I'm seeing a ravine here, so hopefully that's straight into mineshaft. No, that's just a cave. We should not go straight into caves, because we've got no real... Also, new desert looks amazing. I did not realize we were getting these new bushes, and I'm very excited about that. Generally, I try to keep up with the snapshots. I'm also going to walk right now, because running is going to use up hunger, and I'm not really sure right now how we're going to get food. Okay, I am starting to get worried, because I kind of expected we'd see a mineshaft right away. Okay, there's a camel there. I think oh, that looks like a mineshaft up there. I think historically camel has always meant desert, but they just changed it in the last version so it doesn't. We've got some rabbits. Might need... because I can see the cave up there. I think I'm going to try and get this rabbit. Although, we've got rivers, so we can get fish as well, which is good. Although, do fish not spawn in single biome desert? I'm not seeing any fish. Rabbit might be kind of crucial. Come on, buddy. They are so hard to get. Okay. That's a start. It's a slow start, but it's a start. It'd be really nice if you could eat cactus. I sure hope that's a mineshaft. It is just sort of a hole, so maybe... maybe I've goofed it? I should go up there and check first, before I chase after all those rabbits. Okay, that's definitely just a cave. It's terrifying going into a cave with absolutely nothing. But that's what you gotta do in the desert, because that's the only place there's wood. So let's check up here. Please be a mineshaft. No, okay. Great. That's worrying. That's worrying. I can't even build a boat to go boating looking for it. I might need to get some more rabbits here. But I can't even make a furnace yet. Any signs of mineshaft over there? I've got a well, but I can't do anything with that yet. Okay, so this is all very slightly worrying. I think I'm going to go to the top of that hill and see what I can see. But hopefully I can get a couple of rabbits on the way. Come on, buddy. Just with my bare hands. Notoriously one of the hardest passive mobs to yoink. Hopefully I think that's a baby. Okay. We're not here for babies. I've got a stick. You know what? At least I've got something now. Okay, let's get to the top of this mountain. But we're not going to run, because that's a bad idea. What I really, really would like is just a little bit of wood and maybe some cobwebs, because making a bed would be huge. Not having a bed in hardcore mode is very bad, but not as bad as not having wood. So we'll start with wood, see how we go. There are lots of rabbits around, but there are also lots of bushes which look like rabbits, and I think I'm getting a little confused. Okay. Gotta find a mineshaft or it's GG, because I'm not surviving a night with nothing. Like, I can try. But that is no mean feat. And by that I don't mean that it's a nice feat. I mean that it is incredibly difficult. This has been what basic sayings mean with Talia. Can you tell I'm a little bit locked in? You can tell I'm a little bit locked in when I start making absolutely no sense. Although that sort of happens anyway. It's fine. Village. We've got a village. We've got a village. That's huge. That is huge. I was hoping for a mineshaft, but a village will heckin' do. That is probably honestly better. Because we can get a bed real easily, and we can get some gear. Hopefully. We can definitely get some bread, which is fantastic. Ooh, and that's a beautiful open cave. If I can get any wood in there, just to make a pickaxe, I'm sort of set. Okay, this is huge. This is maybe the best thing that could have happened. Bookshelves do not give me wood. What are you selling? You're selling Fortune 3? Is my render distance down? Disgusting. No wonder I haven't been able to find anything. Okay. I got to break all these hay bales by hand. See, normally I would break all the hay bales and just immediately sell them. But food is going to be one of our biggest struggles here. Thankfully we've got, obviously, the farmers here make wheat. Although they do also lose it. They use it. So that's a medium fact. But having dirt is good. Although I think you can get dirt underground, so it's not too huge. But it's still big. It's still big. Although if this village doesn't have any beds, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, bed. Fantastic. And torch. Good start. Okay, great. Second bed, crafting table. That's huge. That is huge. I didn't even think about that. I'm also going to grab a door, because doors are super useful. Hello, iron golem. The iron golem would be a really good way to get a pickaxe, which would open the door to a lot of things. Because I could get stone, and I could get sticks, and I could pretty instantly make pretty much all of the tools I need. Oh, that's good. That's good. And put the rabbit in there. I just need to get some more sticks. That's really handy. Thanks, buddy. That's huge. I'm also going to take all your sticks. Not your sticks, your torches. Because I can smelt the rabbit in there. That's going to be massive for us. Okay, we've also got some sugarcane growing, which is lovely. Is there more village over there, or am I hallucinating? It's very possible I'm hallucinating. I've been in the desert for a very long time. Chest. Not the most helpful chest in the world. Let's grab... I assume I can't get sticks from this. Yeah, okay. Grab a bunch of sticks and start smelting up those rabbits. There are lots of new desert sounds, and they frighten me. Ooh, I am slow now. Okay. So this hasn't been as productive as I was hoping. So there's falling another village over there. Unless I'm crazy, which again, possible. I was hoping I would find someone that can sell me tools. I really hope the iron golem is not our last resort here. Because historically, the way I treat the villagers I find in hardcore mode has had a big impact on the runs. I'm not a superstitious lady. But sometimes, things is what they is. That's not words. I'm fine. I can't believe they made the desert prettier. That's such a lovely thing to do. Like, the desert was already one of my favourite biomes. I mean, it's a lot less pretty when there's no Badlands, but they added lots of fun colour to it. And that's beautiful. Okay, well that didn't quite cook everything I needed. It's fine. I'm just going to break more of their doors. They don't need all these doors. Great. Okay, so I think I got to try and go over to that village over there. See what else we got. I'm pretty sure I can see a village. Thankfully, I have bed. That's the huge thing, right? I should grab that. I can't grab that smoker because I don't have a pickaxe. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. I know how to play Minecraft. Yeah, let's go. That's another village right there. Okay, great. I also wouldn't mind, you know, finding a temple. I'm gonna have to just... Oh, that's a pillager out? Was that a pillager outpost? That is high risk, high reward right there. I think I'm gonna need a little more gear than I have right now to try and raid that. But to get a crossbow would be kind of nice. And there's wood there. High risk, high reward. In hardcore, that's a bad idea, right? I mean, we could scout it out tomorrow. We've got time. More bread, more wheat. You know? Once we decide we want to start trading with farmers, we're going to have a lot of wheat. And that's beautiful. And it's nice to have something that's already been forcibly made into bread, so I can't be like, well, I can't use any of it. There's also so much cactus. Ooh, a free bundle? And some emeralds. I think we're popping a little bit. Oh, and some sheep. That's huge. Sheep is an unlimited resource once you get shears. You can get unlimited wood. Something's gone on with this house. It's a cartography table. That's not super useful to me right now, but thanks for playing. Pretty sure I already went through all of these. But I have a terrible sense of direction. Okay, I definitely haven't seen that. But I think these are all just pretty standard. Pretty stock standard stuff. Those are the ones I went through. I've been through these ones, I think. Gosh, towns are confusing. Don't think I've been in here. But that's just yet the same. We've got a lot of cartographers, which makes sense. They've got a lot of desert to map out. So the question is, pillager outpost, yay, nay? It'd be really good to have a better bridging block at least, right? Oh, no wood. I think I really need wood. I think I really need wood, and there's not a lot of ways to get it right now. There is so much wheat here. If I had a villager I could trade with to make me tools, I'd be laughing. I don't remember what sort of workstation you need for a toolsmith, but it's definitely not one I can get with the equipment I have right now. Really hoping for an exposed mine shaft. Pillager outpost is definitely a bad idea, right? Okay, so what are my options? My options are go to the pillager outpost, slaughter a defenseless iron golem, or walk around and try and find a mine shaft. Not a huge fan of any of these options. There was a but I don't know what it was. Is that a third village or is that the first village again? That's the first village again. So where was the pillager outpost? Because of all the options, at least that's an exciting one. Unless I hallucinated it. Is it possible I hallucinated it? Because I feel like if I can't find it, I must have hallucinated it, right? Ooh, temple. Temple? Temple is a good idea. Temple would be, again, better if I had any wood. But I think I gotta try it. Because there could be something great there. It's time to go for a swim. I should get some sand before I go in, because I'm going to need to be able to build my way back out of the temple. There might be another village there as well. I'm seeing a tower and it doesn't look like the desert temple tower. I'm really hoping we find a toolsmith or something. That would be huge. Or, you know, an exposed mineshaft. That would also be huge. Or, you know, if there's a bunch of iron or a pickaxe in their temple. Any of those things make this run immediately 10 times easier. We just need some way to get access to crafting things. And we've already got a crafting table from the village, so basically anything that gets us a pickaxe is a game changer here. And that is indeed both a temple and a village. That's great. Let's just build up our sand so we've got some blocks to get back out. I really hope they haven't changed desert temples in the last update in a way I didn't hear about. Because if they changed how that pressure plate works, then I'm in deep doo-doo. I also don't remember how many of these bad boys I need to get out, so I'm just going to make sure I get maybe half a stack. One, 2, 3. Okay. This is huge. This is huge. There better be some iron in there. If that temple is fully like in the village, that's rad. That is rad. And we are here for that. We might even get a couple of diamonds and be able to make a sword. Or even 3 diamonds and be able to make an axe. Imagine. Okay, any mob sounds? No mob sounds. Good. Seems like it's pretty well lit. Okay. Seems like it's good. We just gotta go down. I did not think I was on top of that block. First things first, I'm going to break this and put this torch down. Okay, what have we got? Emeralds, don't mind it. Gunpowder, fine. Sand, honestly, anything's okay at this point. Diamond horse armor, not super useful. Depth strider, also not super useful. We take what we can get. I just broke that and picked it all up anyway. Some gold, that does get us pickaxe. Okay, saddle. Now we have saddle. The diamond horse armor is more useful. Although, realistically, I'm gonna get a camel, not a horse, so. Some bones and iron. We've got an iron. Second saddle. I guess we'll take it for now. We do have a bundle, so we can grab some stuff. I'm also grabbing all of these chests, because why would I not grab a chest, right? Okay, this is huge. The fact that I can make a gold pickaxe right now, absolute game changer. I mean, I know gold pickaxes do not last long, but I can get stone. I can also get all this TNT. Okay, let's just get some stone before we get out. Of course, I run immediately into andesite, which is not stone. Come on. That's just... That cave seems to be pretty much entirely andesite, so that's not fantastic. Okay, it looks like we might be surrounded by andesite, so I am not going to get all of that. Even though I kind of want to, I definitely should get stone that I can see, so I make sure I get stone before I run out of disposable resources. Okay, this is huge. Of course, I'll come back when I have a brush. If I can get a brush. I'm sure there's a way to get chicken or feather. There's definitely lots of ways to get feather in Minecraft. I'm sure one of them is accessible in the desert. Let's check out this here village. Hello, camel. You are going to be my new best friend. No string yet, obviously. And I'm not at a point yet where I can just survive the night. Oh, I'm getting so much wheat. Honestly, wheat might be one of the easiest resources to get in the desert, now that I think about it. Because once you get a camel, finding other villages is pretty easy. Because the desert, you've got really good sight lines. So structures are pretty easy to find, and you also don't use up hunger when you're traveling on a camel. So once you can just cover large distances, finding villages and finding other structures, like temples, is really easy to do. This is why village is one of my favorite biomes in Minecraft. Even though it's super frustrating to start in because just the lack of resources. Ooh, a stone cutter. I can pick that up now. There we go. I'm sleeping. It's fine. I don't think I want to pick up the stone cutter now. So only got limited inventory space. And a desert run is gonna leave you doing a lot of traveling. I do not need to hold on to cactus. Desert run is always gonna leave you doing a lot of traveling, so I'm probably not gonna have somewhere... I'm collecting a lot of bundles. And right now they're taking up a lot of inventory space, but once I start needing them, they're gonna be useful. We love bundles in this house. I can also dye them specifically green. Once I, you know, have disposable fuel and such. I did see a blacksmith's over there, so that's potentially going to also be super helpful. That does also have cobble I can steal, which is nice. I didn't miss it. I just forgot to comment on it. I have so many hay bales. Don't know why I thought there'd be anything in the furnaces, but that's fine. Guys, this is huge. Okay, let's... Honestly, I'm going to start putting some things in this that I don't need. Such as... Oh, I do have string. That's nice. I don't need a second saddle. It's nice to have. Don't need it. Rotten flesh, pressure plate, spider eye. That bone can go with those bones. Diorite, don't need. Rabbit's foot, don't need. Rabbit hide could be kind of useful. What have I put in here? The 4 chests, that's right. I just did that. Depth strider can't go in there, but let's just start filling this up. That doesn't stack, does it? No. And this can be for our ores. That's an ore. Shush. Okay. And then immediately we've got so much more inventory space. What are you? Are you you're a weaponsmith. Okay. This could be huge. Because just buying an iron axe right now, big. Smite, not so big. I feel like this is a bad idea. But I want it. Also want you. It was bad timing that I used the gold axe before I actually came up here and checked what I could get, because there's 2 iron axes. They're going to be not axe, pickaxe. They're going to be much better than this gold, but you know, I made it, and that's beautiful. And I can go around and just get a heap of rabbits now and cook them up, which is great. I should also grab these torches, because torches are also huge. Oh, lost that one. Lost that one. I got that one. Great. Okay. Hey buddy, sorry I stole your torches. I needed them. If it helps, I'll take your door too. Then you don't have to walk. That is a tall-ass sugarcane plant. Okay, let's get some rabbit. And then I think we gotta go mining. I'm seeing a cave over there, which looks like a nice cave. I like this village. I think I want to come back to this village eventually. It's got a few good tables. In fact, let's save the coordinates of this village. Oh, I've travelled further than I thought. -682, 810. I always forget to take the slash away. I know I can open text chat by typing T, but I never do that. I'm always like, I have to press the slash. Okay. Not seeing any of those rabbits I was talking about. So that's grand. I am in need of food. Let's get some of that enormous amount of bread that I have. I saw something light down there. I feel like I should investigate it, but I also feel completely underprepared for that. So I think I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to go into a cave. And we're going to be brave. And it's going to be beautiful. Ooh! Ruined nether portal. Have you got anything interesting for me? Lodestone's fun. Mending shovel, also fun. Another gold pickaxe. And obsidian, I don't think is worth taking at this point. Although, because I've got a heap of bundles, it's not going to take up much space. Okay, so let's bundle some things. This is our ores, so we'll put that in there, and we'll put those in there. I really should organize my inventory a little bit right now. I didn't mean to do that. So I like to have my food here, pickaxe, shovel, axe, sword. Usually it's like water bucket, torches, food, blocks over here, and then the vaguely important things in the middle there. This is what we're going with for now, because this is what we got. Okay, that's a camel. I really feel like going into the side. Ooh, that looks really promising over there, actually. Don't know what's going on with that. It's giving mineshaft vibes, and I hope I'm correct. Is this here? Okay, that's not. That up there is, though. And I could still be hallucinating. But I feel like if that's not mineshaft, we're going to go in it anyway. The thing about deserts, it's very gold heavy. So we're going to not be struggling for gold. I'm not sure what that does for us. We can make it a gold house. Everyone's favorite. Ow. I guess we can do a lot of piglin traits. Are there any... I'm really good at climbing mountains, guys. I usually water bucket up mountains, okay? I don't have a water bucket. It's fine. Are there any villagers that like gold? Okay, I've fully lost the cave I was going to go into. Is it that one up there? It is now. Okay, I should eat. I really would like a shield before I go in, but I just don't have the wood for it. Okay, well this was a starter cave for sure. Man, it's just gorgeous. Minecraft is so pretty. The sandy sounds do sound like snakes, and that terrifies me. Okay, I think I'm just going to go in the next entrance I find, because I keep getting lost. And that's not beautiful. Just find a way into the side of the mountain. That's all I'm asking for right now. Looks like we're going all the way to this entrance over here, which, you know, I don't hate. It is nice and close to our desert temple. I'd be tempted to make a desert temple house, but I have done that before. Probably was... Oh, that... No, I'm not doing that. That is bad cave. That is bad, bad cave. That is way too big. Considering I don't have a shield, that is bad news. That is a bad, bad news cave. I need one that's daintier. This one's a water cave, which is interesting. Because you do get less mobs in a water cave because there's less surface to cover. So it could be a good starting place. Okay, I've got a bunch of copper, which means we can now get brushes. Which is going to be good because there's lots of suspicious sand. Is there any coal in here? I would very much like some coal. Doesn't look like coal is a big deal here. We've got some down here. I don't particularly want to do underwater mining. But without coal, we're kind of in a bind. So let's get that coal. Because I don't want to be stuck in a mine in the dark. That would sure suck if that happened to someone. Just want to put a torch down here. Lovely. So now I can see what I'm doing. Seeing what I'm doing doesn't stop me from doing the wrong thing. Ooh. That's turning into an actual cave. Guys, we cracked it. That's also a water cave. We didn't crack it. It's fine. That was a really bad idea. Digging beneath me. It is nighttime. I have let it become nighttime. And that was a mistake on my part. Let's sleep and hope that we didn't just get a whole heap of mob spawn. Oh, there are all those beautiful coppers now. I should get a bunch of beautiful copper. Okay, that cave does turn into cave in a very terrifying way. But it seems like I'm going to have to be brave at some point. That point is not now. That point is not now. I am not brave now. We're going to find a better cave. We're going to find a chiller cave. We had so many better entrances that we snubbed. And I'm like, I'll take anything that's not absolutely terrifying. Can I have not absolutely terrifying for 50? Those sandy sounds are so freaking scary. They do not sound like sand. They sound like something wants to eat me. I think it just sounds so much like the spiders. Okay. I was like, see, that's a nice cave. That's a nice, relaxing cave. I should absolutely have eaten before I stuck my head around the corner. Shivers. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Everything's fine. There was definitely a second skeleton. Where did the second skeleton go? I would love a bow, but I can probably make a bow, and I've got a couple of arrows. I just need some sticks, because I've got string. Guys, I could just make a bow. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I think that's enough stuff to make a bow now, right? This is the bundle that has the string in it. Okay, then we can put the crafting table down, we can make a bow. Great. We can put the string back in there, and put the copper in there. Bones in there. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Have I taken anything out of my hotbar that really should be in my hotbar? Because I'm really good at doing that. These. Okay. Okay. Well, that looks like a dungeon there, which is not fan- okay, this might have been a bad idea. Let's just take a moment. Okay. Guys, I suck. Guys, I suck. Why did I try and beat a skeleton at ranged combat? Okay. Okay, I am out of arrows. So yeah, that is fully a dungeon. And that's bad news. I will check it out. I'm just making sure that nothing can sneak up behind me while I do. Okay. Yeah, there's no way you can get up there. Definitely a zombie dungeon. But also, almost definitely has some good loot. Also gonna have a quick look around here. Because again, I don't want anything sneaking up on me. I can make 4 more torches right now. I really should have grabbed more sticks. Okay. This is good. This is good. So what I can do now is I can put like 1 hole here. And then I can peek in without any risk. Need to wait, I can put that lodestone in there. That'll save me some space. There are so many zombies right there. If I need an XP farm later. Ow. And I know they're just going to keep spawning, but it would be nice to... Ow. Just whittle it down so that I can have a proper look. Ow. Look, fellas, I'm just trying to see where the chests are. Okay, there's one in the fully opposite corner. I'm not sure where the other one is. There's usually 2 chests, which means it's probably along here. So I'm not going to F5 it? No. That was a silly idea. Definitely not along that wall. I should eat. I should eat. Okay, I'm gonna do that so I can get a little more height. Ow. Ow. Guys, chill. So I think what I actually want to do here is get a block like that. Because then I have a little more I can do here. Yeah, okay. I might actually be able to just go through by building across like this. This seems like a terrible idea. I've never seen anyone tackle a dungeon this way, and I've never thought to tackle a dungeon this way, and it's probably because it's a really bad idea. Music disc? 2 music discs? Guys, we're freaking rich. You think it's well lit up enough they're not spawning now? That's nice. Guys, we're rich. This is fantastic. Okay, so now I want to keep going down. I want to keep exploring. I really need some more sticks so I can make some more torches. So we're gonna have to hop our heads back out here for a mo. And punch some more bushes. Ow. How many sticks do I really need though? I probably need like 20 sticks, let's be honest. Sticks are really important. That's 11. There are so many villages everywhere. I freaking love the desert. Y'all, I was really worried that not having any way to get wood would make this challenge suck. But honestly, I have no regrets. Wood is for losers. I haven't had a single piece of wood this whole game yet, and I am thriving. Okay, now we go back in. There is so much, eh? Yeah. Because I am ready to trade or eat bread. I'm freaking ready. No chasing after rabbits right now. Bad, silly idea. Bad, silly idea. I should sleep now. All reason says, Talia, you should sleep now. That would be the smart thing to do. Okay, no, you know what? I will. I was going to say, but I won't, because having monsters on the surface means there's fewer monsters in the caves, because there's only a certain amount of monsters that can spawn. But I also don't trust that. Because what if this cave just ends immediately and I need to go back up and there's monsters everywhere? I don't know anything about the integrity of this cave. It seems like a great cave, honestly. I'm like here for it. I should make some more torches. Oh, I've got a second bow now. I didn't even need to make that bow. Great. And yeah, this cave does go nowhere. So, very, very smart move to sleep. Now if I can just get out, that'd be great. I can hear the lava down there. I could go chasing the lava, but I also saw the lava down below, so I know where it is. So it's not like it's going to lead me to another cave or anything. Okay, so we just need to try another cave. Or we could just not go caving. We could, like, stop and build a house, but I really feel like I need to get some stuff, you know? I mean, I have stuff. I've got a bunch of armor and a couple of iron pickaxes, and that's lovely. But I don't feel like I've gotten the stuff, you know? And also diamonds would be nice. That crevice does not sound friendly. Hello, rabbits. There's so many villages everywhere. I'm almost kind of tempted to do villager trading and get all of my stuff through villager trading, but is that crazy? Because, like, I've got a lot of emerald, a lot of wheat right now, which can give me a lot of emeralds. I kinda... What do you need to get an armor smith and a toolsmith? I assume it's like a smithing table for one of them and an anvil for the other? Anvil needs a lot of iron, so I should at least go getting some iron. But I'm like... If I can... I've got a saddle. If I can get on a camel, it won't be that hard to just trade my way up to everything I need. And that's a lot safer than mining for it. Is this the first village I went to? Have I gone in a big circle? This is the first village I went to. This is 100% the first village I went to. But I did really like the look of this cave, which, looking now, might have... No, that's right, because there's a bunch of iron and stuff here. Okay. And, like, it's well lit already. I am actually smart. That's great. That's great to know, because a lot of people have disputed it. And there's also dirt here, which, for long-term hay production, is good news. I know this is a mending shovel, and well, I got distracted talking about it, so that's answered that question for me. Let's get that iron. And then we can get a better look at this cave and work out whether it's worth it. I should also probably use up the last little bit of this gold pickaxe. Oh, that's some iron. We're getting some iron. I mean, excuse me, sir. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay, great. That's out of the way. Like, I made that pickaxe. I need to use it. I'm not just going to throw it away. It was like the first thing I crafted. Okay. It's crazy that I don't have wood yet. I really thought I'd find a mine shaft really easily. But if I can get prepped enough to go up to the pillager outpost that I saw earlier, we're kind of cooking with gas. Can I see other iron around here? I think is an important question. Not really. Like, this looks like... Oh, there's some up there, but that's really high up. I almost think I should go to the top of the mountain and come back down to that. If I could just sort of swim up here and hope that there are no skeletons waiting to shoot me out of the water. And declare my early demise. I can definitely see baddies over there. We are... Oh, I've lost that. We are sort of sticking to the light areas right now. If we're just going up to that iron there, I think we're somewhat safe. How much iron do you need for an anvil? I think is an important question, but also one that scares me, because I think the answer is going to be a lot. Because it's what, 3 blocks, so that's 27, plus another 3 or 4. Okay, we've got a creeper there. I forgot that things can also just, like, wander into the light. Creeper's not great right now. It's like half a stack. Yeah. 30 iron just to get anvil, which seems like it's somewhat important to my current plan. Okay. This is fine. I'm just gonna do that. Not sure what the plan is from here. I might just sort of try and build around the problem. Just build this way a bit and then head back up into that light area. I am in danger. I would really like to have a shield right now. Okay. We are very close to that iron that we wanted. And is that mineshaft down there? Hard to tell. I can hear a skeleton. Almost tempted to just build straight up right now. Which is a spicy choice with a bunch of skeletons around. Oh! With a creeper right there. Okay, he's in here with me. Okay. Which means we do now have a couple of arrows we can use. I think build straight up right now is not a terrible idea. Okay, it was not a good idea either, but we're here now. Okay. Okay, and hopefully we can get the creeper too. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay, great. That iron over there I don't think is worth it. I think we get out. Okay. Everything's fine. Now, I am almost wondering if we're prepared enough to go for that pillager outpost, because that would be huge. Just the ability to make a shield would really improve the mining experience. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I remember I saw it when I was going between the 3 villages I went to. There, is that it over there? No, that's just a cave. I'm very confused. I definitely saw it going from this village to that village. Hopefully it wasn't just that cave I saw. It might have just been that cave. I don't know. I'm really confused now. Because I think it was over there. No, there it is. It's behind the mountain. It's behind the mountain. I'm going to sleep now. So I don't want mobs to spawn. Would it be crazy? Would it be crazy for me to go to the pillager outpost now? I feel like I need to make a hard call. Yeah, it does seem like a good hard call to make right now. And I can do it carefully. I'm not going to do it recklessly. I'm going to try and do it as safely as I can. Like, I'm going to go to the top of that mountain and try and build across, which means I'm going to need a lot of sand. Which means I should probably make a shovel. Make a bunch of sandstone. But getting that wood is going to change the game. I would also love to have some more arrows, but I don't have that right now, and I don't have that option right now. Because I could make a Fletcher, but that would take time. Okay. I think we probably want to get a stack of sandstone, right? Because I want to do a bridge with sides, so I can't be knocked off on the way out. Gosh, it does take a lot of sand to make sandstone. I feel like 4 sand to be able to make 4 sandstone, right? Thankfully I've at least got some armor now. $35 is pretty close to a stack, right? No, I should be smart about this. And I can also smelt this iron while we're doing it. We can multitask. Okay, so I've got 35, which means I can count this out. 1, 2, 3, 36. 1, 2, 3, 37. 1, 2, 3, 38. 1, 2, 3, 39. 1, 2, 3, 40. 1, 2, 3, 41. 1, 2, 3, 42. 1, 2, 3, 44. 1, 2, 3, 45. 1, 2, 3, 46. 1, 2, 3, 47. 1, 2, 3, 48. 1, 2, 3, 49. 1, 2, 3, 50. 1, 2, 3, 51. 1, 2, 3, 52. 1, 2, 3, 54. 1, 2, 3, 55. It has just occurred to me I could have just been mining sandstone instead of doing this. That did just occur to me, and it did also make me lose count. That's so much faster. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And that gets us 4 iron, which goes in there. I'm wondering whether I put a chest down and go in more empty-handed, just so I have space to grab things. Because I'm going to come back here. I need the chest, please. Thank you. I think that's probably a good idea. Because a lot of things here that are just taking up space. That's not one of them. Door, I guess, is probably not going to be. It's not going to be useful here. Have I forgotten anything important? I don't know. Crafting table, obviously useful. Okay. I think we can do this. Is that further away from the mountain than I thought? If it is, we're gonna have to make a tower first, which is gonna be annoying because it's harder to get away from a tower once they've caught on to the fact I'm there. Okay, I have brought a furnace with me, which I definitely didn't need to do. Let's get to the top of this mountain and see how far away they are from the top of this mountain. It's not close. They're also in the middle of the ocean. Okay. I do still think building over there, especially with the fact of the ocean, is the best strategy. We just might need to get some more sandstone. But thankfully, I remembered. You can just dig up sandstone. You don't have to craft it from digging up a ridiculous amount of sand. Although using up... Ow. My iron pickaxe is not ideal. I think we gotta just start building across and see how close we are. I think this is high enough that they won't be able to shoot me off. They're also really slow in the water, which is a plus. It's going to be very hard for them to follow me back if I play this right. Question is going to be, how do I get back up to the bridge? But I haven't worked out the answer to that yet, so that doesn't matter. Okay, they are a little closer to my height than I'd like them to be. And they are also on the top level, which I don't love. I would have liked for them all to be down on the ground. That definitely feels like they can shoot me off from this height. And there are a lot of them. I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. And I'm definitely going to need to go back for more blocks, but I think scouting this out's not terrible. I think I will have to build a safety rail on this. Just number one, because running back is not good. Because I could run off it. And secondly, because I do feel like they can shoot me. So we are going to need probably at least 2 more stacks of sandstone. But that's doable. That's not hard. Now, so let's go back down to a level where there's a bunch of exposed sandstone. Now, like here, just dig a bunch out. $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60, $61, $62, $63, $64. Alright, that's a stack. So we're going to need 2 stacks. That was nice and fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The sun is starting to set. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, we can see it in the bottom corner. It's fine. I don't need to count it. Okay. So I don't think I'm prepared right now to storm the whole thing. I think I just got to try and get the chest at the top. If I get further than that, that's a great bonus. I didn't bring the sticks with me, which was silly because I can't make another pickaxe now, but I can get more sticks. Excuse me, I'd like to sleep, please. It is getting nighttime, and I would like, thank you. Okay, bring an iron ingot and make a shield. I left all my iron over there, which is not that far away, so I probably should do that. Yeah, I should do that. I should do that. But also stopping to make something feels like a bad idea. I think probably running. I guess I could hold myself off and build something. It's not an awful idea. Okay. We got this chest there. So I can put that back and take one iron. And I am just going to make a stone pick because I don't have a lot to waste right now. Getting an upgrade doesn't quite seem like what's going on right now, because I went from an iron pick to a stone pick, but okay, that's 2 stacks. Hopefully that's enough, and if not, we can grab more over there. Okay, where were we? Up here. Yeah, we can see our little bridge happening. Okay, good choices, good choices. The wood from this is going to open up a lot for us. It's not a sapling. A sapling. Oh boy, that would open up a lot. So I guess maybe we need to keep an eye out for a wandering trader. Because just any sapling is going to be really hard to get. There's going to be no infinite source of wood at any point. Unless I get a sapling. So now we need to make the handrail. Which is very possibly going to save our lives. I was shifting. I swear I was shifting. It's fine though, it's fine. Everything was fine. This is why we're building a handrail. Just means I have to climb all the way back up the mountain. This is why we're building the handrail. And it could have happened at a worse time. It could have happened at a much worse time. Because we're still not nice and close to these guys. Okay. Let's really give that pinky a workout here. Be really nice if you could get lush caves in desert only. That would make this challenge much easier. But I guess challenges aren't all about being easy. Okay, we might need a little more of this than we thought, but again, that's okay. Okay, let's get nice and in line. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. We're gonna do some more barricade. I was gonna say, we'll get in line, then we'll come back and do the barricade, but we still seem to be more blocks away than I was expecting. Careful, Talia. Careful. Okay, we'll get one more stack. We'll get one more stack, and then I think that'll be it. Man, this has been a harder endeavor than I expected. I really thought it was going to be, like, just on the other side of the mountain, which is also bad. I've also tried doing pillar drop posts that are just on the other side of the mountain, and, then they can just get to the top of the mountain. So that's also not good. I thought maybe going down here to get the sandstone would be faster than... going down to the cave and getting it, but now I'm thinking I might have been wrong. I think another stack should do it. I might get another stack and a half just to be safe. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Okay, guess we're going this way. I am creating a perfect little place for mobs to spawn. I am aware of that, but that's fine because it's not like I'm staying here. I'm genuinely scared right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am scared. 34, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, I did it wrong. It's fine. I should also get myself a new pickaxe, because that one is woefully in strife. Oh, I was really hoping that there would be a dead bush a little higher up, so I wouldn't have to go back down the mountain. But it's fine. Everything's okay. Oh, that's some fall damage. Okay, let's eat. Let's take some time to eat. Then I think this is the pass. That's a zombie. So I am not interested. Okay. Okay. This feels so high stakes, and it can go wrong so fast. I think once we get... Oh, there's one on top. There's one on top now. That's bad. That's really bad. From the point we're about in line with it, so from about here, I think we should put the safety rail on both sides. Which is why I got so many more blocks. There being one on top is really, really gonna make this harder. Oh, it's gone. Okay, that's fine. Are we perfectly in line with it yet? I think click 2 more. And then we'll definitely be. I thought I saw a tree for a second there, but that would be bananas. Yeah, I fully didn't. I just saw something that looked like a tree, I guess. Okay, it is gotten to nighttime, which is not a great fact. Okay. Did I not get enough sandstone again? Okay, wait, no. I genuinely thought I had enough. Alright. It's fine. This little side mission has become more of a main mission than I expected. But it's because we're being careful. And careful is good. And so we are being good. Okay. I think I should get 2 stacks this time just to be sure. Because I thought a stack and a half was going to be plenty last time and it wasn't. Getting 2 full ones. Is definitely going to mean it's enough this time. Ooh, it's the sky. Hello, sky. We love the sky. I'd almost be tempted to build a cute little house here if village was not going to be the absolute key to survival. I'm like, 1 stack's probably enough, right? But I've said that enough times and been wrong that it will be very silly of me to continue assuming that. 2 stacks will definitely be enough. This has taken so much sandstone. I'm glad I didn't use my other iron pig on this. Hello. Yep, that makes sense. I am running out of directions that I can go that make sense. I guess I can go down. So it's just turned into my little sandstone mine. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's no way it's not enough this time. Hopefully we don't get one spawning on there. If there are so many of them there, I think it's because it's on an island. Because it's on an island, there's just not other things spawning around it. I'm assuming there's not a cave under it either. Actually, this sand could be kind of pog for blocking up the stairwell. So I can just pour it. I can dig a hole where the stairs are and just pour the sand down. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to go too far without building the handrails, because at some point these guys are going to notice I'm here. I assume. Oh, yep, there's one on top. There's one on top now. That's really, really bad for us. Well, that's good. But he definitely knows that I'm here now. It's really weird watching them. Oh, okay, there's another one up there now, and he's gone. Okay, one was not enough. I gotta be holding shift so hard right now. This is not the time to accidentally unshift. This range, the arrows might end up falling short of my height. You don't know for sure. Yeah, I feel like there's a chance we're safe. Okay, let's deploy a sand, see where we're sitting. Okay, that's pretty perfect. I'm almost tempted to put sand down and sort of use it as an elevator. I don't have enough sand to do that. But it would definitely soften the landing quite a bit. Should I go back and get some more sand and do that? Is that too smart an idea to pass up? I think I should. Guys, I'm so unprepared for this. I'm making so many bad decisions. Okay, this is my last trip back. Whatever happens, the next time we go across that bridge, we're going into that outpost. What do you reckon, 20 of these is enough? I really thought this was going to be a quick romp. This has turned into a whole thing. I considered making a shovel. I considered it. I don't have a lot of stuff. You'd go 30? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go 40. 41, even. Okay. This is so funny. So the plan is, we go in, we block off the staircase, we pick off the pillagers on the top level, and we plunder. There are so many of them. Okay, we've got one on top again. See if we can lure him off the edge. Look, I'm over here. So you probably need 10 more to get the sand to your level. Okay, that's better than 40. Okay, we might need to break a few of these to lure him off. Hey buddy, look at me, I'm over here. Hey buddy, look at me, I'm over here. No. This guy's not as dumb as the other ones. Okay, this is a problem. The other ones were just immediately lured off the edge when they saw me. There we go. Okay, it's fine. He is dumb. This is why we got all this extra sandstone. We were prepared for this. Okay, didn't need to do that last one, and we're officially out of pickaxe. Good thing I brought just enough to make one more pickaxe. Okay. Let's test out your 10 more theory. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely more than 10, but it's probably like 13. Okay, so now we go down. Okay, that one definitely saw me. So I think about here is where the staircase is. One more over, I think. Yeah, one more over, okay. Even maybe here. It's gonna be better to block it off. Yeah, and I might even do it all the way along. It has also become nighttime, which is not ideal. I'm actually going to sleep. Darn, I mean, you were pretty close. Unless you meant darn that there are a bunch of pillagers in here, which is a bit of a darn. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a bummer. How much further does this staircase go? Because I'd like to be able to fully block it off so they can't shoot me from down below. Okay, it's just literally this one more. We can do that. Okay, that's one guy. There's so many guys down there. Okay. I need a better plan. Because I don't have a ranged weapon right now. Well, I've got a bow, but I don't have any arrows. So currently, they can get to me, but I can't get to them. I think I know what I need to do. And it's like build a staircase that comes up to like 2 spots below me. So like to there. So they can get up, but also not high enough to actually be a threat to me. Pillagers were inevitable. You were disappointed by your inaccuracy. Yeah, that's fair. You should be. Okay, if I do one more, they should be able to get up just to that level. Which means I should be able to hit them. Are they not there anymore? Oh, there's one. Here he comes. No, I'm here. I'm here, buddy. I'm here. I'm here. It's not ideal, but it works. Okay. Question is, and do we have any others on this level? If I use the wood roof, you can make a shield. Now that's so true. If I can actually get the wood. This is the first time I've gotten wood. Okay. This is huge. So What I think we're hearing is that there's not another pillager on this level. I could be wrong about that, but I think the other one despawned. Okay. Or walked off or something. We're good on this level. We're good on this level. This is huge. Oh, look at that. Logs. That's a lot of tripwire hooks. I don't think we need that many tripwire hooks, but you know, carrots is nice. Horn, potato. We're getting some loot. But the big thing is these logs. Would have been nice to get some iron, but the logs, game changer. Absolutely, the fact that we have a shield now is a game changer. Okay, because we can go mining now, and we can get an anvil, which means we can get a weaponsmith is from an anvil, a toolsmith is from a smithing table. We can go mining, we can get iron, we can get both of those things. And we can level the frick-a-frack up. This is huge. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and get every individual bit of wood. I'm not at a stage right now where I feel like I can do that. I did not properly mark where the exit was. But it's fine, because we're getting out. I was so close. Okay. We did it again, we got a shield. Wait, no, I was there. I'm just dumb. Great. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Huge. Huge. This is huge. Does mean we have to go mining now, which is also scary. And there was that mountain where we did see a number of iron, but I don't want to walk all the way back to that, so I think we just find the next good place we can. You don't think there's a villager that uses an anvil? Oh, so what's weaponsmith and toolsmith? Did I make this? No. I had a real moment of, did I make this? Okay, we've got to go back to our chest and get our stuff. Not having to get an anvil would be huge. Excuse me, sir, I would like your flesh, please. These guys suck. Okay, I am gonna have to bundle some things. That raw rabbit, I think, goes in this bundle with all the mob stuff. This goes in with the... Just kidding. Okay, let's see how close we are to being able to fit everything right now. Because we can absolutely bundle a bunch more stuff, but if we don't have to, then we don't want to waste our time. Okay, we definitely need to bundle a bunch more stuff. Food can definitely be bundled. Unfortunately, that's not going to be bundled. Okay, we need 3 more things. Chests can absolutely be bundled. Sand is quite useful to have out. Coal's going in. And the dirt is also pretty good. Perfect. This is all very sensible. But I still need to pick up the chest, so I need to put one more thing in a bundle. I guess that dirt is going in this one. Fantastic. Absolutely terrible bundling, but it'll work. Smithing table and a grindstone. That's... Doesn't grindstone do weaponsmith? Not toolsmith? I'm very confused. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our favourite village. It could be worth going back to the first village and picking up the smoker, but I don't think it is. It's not going to make that much difference to us right now. Hello, Iron Golem. Smithing table is toolsmith, grindstones, weaponsmith. So what's armorsmith? There's that other village. I am going to make a boat. It's a scary thing to use for our precious little bit of wood, but boats, huge. Boats are the camels of the water, one might say. Blast furnace. Okay. Those are all doable. It does take some iron. More iron than I think I have. I have 5 iron. That's definitely more than I need to get those things. I thought it's going to be close. Thinking between blast furnace and smithing table, 5 might be perfect, but it's definitely close. I think I am going to have to build a gorgeous copper house. Okay. Let's head to this village. I could have... Let's go. I could have boated all the way to the village. I didn't realize there was a river here. And this way, I get... That's right, this place has all the rabbits. Damn. Cat's on my side. Oh, I'm not picking up the rabbits. Don't need diamond horse armor. I just nabbed a bunch of rabbits and didn't get their flesh. That's great. Blast furnace is 5 speed, the other one's 2. Okay, so I'm close. I'm close. Great. Okay. The village is just on the other side of this. We can start making things happen. There's already a grindstone here. We've already got a weaponsmith. That's where this axe from. There are so many rabbits. So I just need to make those other 2 things. What's more important first? I do have some armor already. So maybe we do smithing table first. That also means if I find armor trim, I can make that happen. So let's start with the smithing table, I think, which requires... Oh, that's super simple. That's super doable. Sure, let's... And then get the wood back out. I've made great decisions here about my bundling, and I feel great about them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get the iron out. Oops. And we make a smithing table. Hey buddy, you want a job? Yeah, you do. That guy was super eager for a job. Okay, well he sucks. What are the first level trades on... a toolsmith normally like? Is that really bad, or is that sort of workable? I think I'm going to make this my house. Can't right-click a bundle to get stuff out of it? I can. I am just a big goose. And I'm bad at doing things in ways that are helpful. Okay, so let's just start by chucking a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then hopefully that will solve all of our problems. Look at all this cool stuff I have. Let's go. So next we gotta find a farmer and start selling them a bunch of stuff. Okay, that doesn't fit all of my things in it, but it's not bad. Because I don't need all of my things on me at all times. I mean, I do want some of my things on me at all times, I think is what I meant. I said the opposite of what I meant, and that's beautiful. Furnaces can go down. And we can start cooking up some of this rabbit with the coal that I have, which is... Where is my coal? Did I already put it in? Guys, where's my coal? I had like 45 coal. Y'all saw it. Great. I appear to have lost my coal. So that's lovely. I'm gonna go trade now. You didn't need it? See, I didn't think you did, but now that you've had to say it, I'm slightly concerned. I feel like this guy sucks and we can get a better one. Wait, can I not break this with an iron pick? Okay, I can. That was scary. What are you selling now? Stone shovel in it. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Now, where's our farmer at? We do have a farmer, right? We do have a farmer, right? Don't tell me we have to go back to another village to get a composter. That's rough. That's rough. That's some rough potatoes. I could make a composter. I do have wood now, but that feels wrong, doesn't it? To make a composter? Smithing tables prefer axes. The more you know. Ooh. I hadn't looted this yet. So there's this guy. He's nice. He sells me iron things. I think I'm just going to make a composter. I think it's worth it. It's a lot of slabs. Where's my house gone? Why is this place so hard to navigate? I live here. I should know the way this works by now. Where's my house? Oh, here it is. Great. It's right on the corner of town with a weird cactus out the front. I can remember that. I'm so confused as to where my coal went. I'm very sad. I liked having coal. I'm gonna have to go get more coal. I'm also gonna need a composter. And I do think making it now is the right choice, even though I hate it. Because it takes 7, doesn't it? So you need to make 2 lots of slabs and use almost none of them. Build a big arrow over my house. Again. Should I make that out of wood as well? Alright, who wants to be a farmer? At least the prices are pretty good. I do need a hoe. And I need a shovel. Now I have no emeralds. You don't buy wheat, so you're of no use to me. You also don't buy wheat. Like, I can make a carrot farm. That sounds less fun than just selling all the stuff I already have. Come on, buddy. Come on. One of you wants to be a farmer. I know it. Is it you? No, you've already got a job. You sell smite swords. Which is a smitey shame. Really, none of you want to be a farmer. That's cool. We can try again. What if I put it over here this time? Why are they all gathering by the bell? It's weird gossip time? That's fair. Everyone needs some weird gossip time. I think what I gotta do now is build a mine. Which unfortunately in the desert is a little bit of a process. Because you have to get through a few layers of sand. But then we just go down. Of course the sand gets lower here, so I have to do one more than I thought. Now hopefully we can get down, we can get some stone, we can get some iron, we can get some copper. It'd be really nice to have some coal so I could light. That goes to the water. But maybe it doesn't. Hello! We are currently in desert. Hoping that we get a farmer that will buy our wheat, because we've got a lot of wheat. Because we've been to a lot of villages. And then we can start buying our things rather than having to go mining for all of it. We've already got a weaponsmith and a toolsmith. The weaponsmith is better than the toolsmith. But we have already used our emeralds on stuff. Okay, still that's not someone who buys wheat. I really need someone that buys wheat. Anybody want to buy wheat? You, sir. You look like you want to buy wheat. Yes, fantastic. Let you upgrade. Okay, that's fair. He has run out of stuff. That is a reasonable time to run out of stuff. Now we sleep. Did I change the day I'm streaming? I did do it on Thursday for a long time. I've been doing it on Wednesday for a little bit. But I haven't been super consistent with it. So I guess the answer is kind of. Okay, get out of my house, you weirdo. Farmer, I'm assuming, is not going to be ready to trade again yet. So I'm going to pop down into the mines. Hopefully. No, there's no water here. There's no water here. It's fine. I'm digging into a normal cave that has things like stone and coal. Just got back from see if you can figure out where coal went. You're lost too. Great. But it's fine because I've got some now. Which means that's gonna help. Although I say Wednesday and Thursday, depending on what country in the world you are right now, I don't know what day it is. Time zones are weird. It's Wednesday for me right now. I'm sure in some places it's still Tuesday, even though it's almost dinner time on Wednesday. Well, it's 5 o'clock. It's not that almost dinner time. Now I can make torches? Yeah, it's very exciting. This is a lot of coal. At this point, I'm like, I'd take some copper. But the coal is delightful. I probably should make a torch. I didn't bring any sticks down. I was like, I should make a torch now while I'm mining for this. But alas, I didn't bring any sticks down. Okay, we can go up. Wednesday at 12:33 p.m. Ooh, middle of the day. We love a middle of the day. Alright, you, sir? Are you interested in buying again? He is. Delightful. That's good, because I've got lots of hay for you, buddy. Don't raise your prices, because I said that. Okay, time to upgrade, big boy. Oh, he's lowered his prices. And then immediately run out of stock. Fantastic, fantastic. Alright, let's see whether we can level up one of our guys. Is he in here? Is he not in here? He often hangs around here. This guy. I guess we're going to need a lot of shovels. We are in the desert. Alright, what do you got for me now? If you trade and press space, it automatically refills. Yeah, but it autofills it, doesn't it? Iron for emeralds is interesting. But might be what gives me the most. Might be what gives me the most XP for that guy to level up. I'm going to need to make a wheat chest. Okay, so I can actually smelt my rabbit now. And my copper. I'm going to need a lot of copper if I'm going to make a copper house. Do I have any sticks? No sticks right now. Is a Happy Gas update out? I'm not sure. This might be it. This is the one with like the cactus petals and things, but I don't think that's quite it. Excuse me, fellas, I'm going to need to get some sticks. That's 1 stick. 2 stick. No, it's going to be 3 stick. 4 stick. 5. 11. 11's not bad. I reckon we probably want half a stack to go in. I should also be getting these rabbits because food, good. Actually, I really should be getting these rabbits. I'm going mining. It's been months since I've opened. It's been a few weeks for me as well. As I said, I've been a little inconsistent with streaming lately. But it's nice to be in the desert in this update. I didn't realise how much they'd changed. It's got like the sand noises and these little bushes. And there are camels more readily available. And the cactus flowers. It's quite lovely. You fool. You will not escape me now. Okay, I got very distracted. I was getting sticks. Maybe 16's enough sticks. Ow. Happy Gas snapshot. Right, okay. So it's not a full version yet. Let's see if we can get another iron axe before we go. You're a mason. I don't care for you. Looking for this fella here. Are you at home? Yes. And how's our farmer doing? I assume he's still sold out. He's not sold out. Okay, we can quickly trade a bit with him and then we'll head down. How much are you going to trade us? Okay. Good cop. Good cop. A little bit of good cop, bad cop there. It's a bit of a joke for y'all. Good cop, bad cop. I'm really funny. Okay. turn that much into torches. Seems wise to me. And then do a little bit of reorganizing. I definitely don't need all of these shovels with me. Or this skin. Anything, I should take that just in case I get arrows, but other than that I think we're probably pretty... Here's the coal. I found the coal, guys. There was a uncooked bundle. Wait, why have I lost all my rabbit? I need that. That's my food. Okay. Things are going well. Oh, I should also take my iron pick. In case things get spicy. Yesterday you were watching my Minecraft bingo. I love the bingos. The bingos are really fun. Yeah, I looked for unemptied bundles as well. I think we must both be blind. Okay. Our last bread. And let's go see what we can find. Ow. Torches. Thankfully, nothing spawned down here yet. That's nice. Do I bring my... I didn't know my crafting table. I will probably have to go back up for that. But not yet. VOD? Oh, so VOD stands for video on demand. It's basically what you call the saved streams after you do them. So rather than watching it live, you're watching it on demand. Are you enjoying the bingos? Because I really enjoy the bingos. They don't tend to get as many views. Oh! Hello? Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing something very fun. An amethyst and copper house would be truly gaudy, although the calcite could be nice. Ooh, and there's some iron here. Alright, let's get that. I don't want to waste my iron pick. I think I'm going to have to go back up and make another pickaxe. Yeah, a geode. That's what I'm seeing too. Good to know I'm not crazy. That's kind of fun, right? It is becoming evening. Okay, I'm going to need to use my iron pick to get in here. That's cringe. That's fully cringe. Okay. It's a fun series. You're now downloading Bingo Mod 2. It's really fun. You can also do it competitive or collaborative if you're doing it with someone. Which is a good time. I'm going to make some slabs so I stop having to place that every time I go through. Okay, I did just make myself another pickaxe and I still used my brain just stopped working. I still used the iron pick, which I said I wasn't going to use because I'm really smart. But we will be picking this up to go with us. And honestly, I'm going to grab this as well because then we can smelt things while we're going. Although we should also probably check on the farmer again because that's sort of our main goal right now, is to get these guys cooking. Because if we were just going mining, we could go mining somewhere there's already a mine. You, sir. Still not selling. Okay, great. That's fine. I can sneak under here, pop all these bad boys back. and hit the road. I should grab door though. Door good. But I got 2 discs. I need a diamond so I can make myself a jukebox. Fun series. Yeah, sorry. I just read that comment. Reading it again. I think the bingo mod is one of the funnest Minecraft mods out there. And I don't think that's a hot take. I know it's been around for a long time. Wait, was there just 1 iron? That's sad. We should have a look inside this geode. I think it's pretty rare for a full geode to spawn, so we might even be able to see a cave through it. Gotta make sure we don't break the yummy amethyst that grows stuff. Don't know why I called it yummy amethyst, but that's what we're calling it now. That stuff, that's the yummy amethyst. Yeah, look at that. Gets us a cave. I don't know if it's a good cave, but it is a cave. And that's beautiful. And there's a lot of amethyst in here. Oh, that's fully a full underwater cave there. Interesting. I mean, we do need iron. Underwater caves are a little less vibey. But we can have a look. Lot of granite. Oh, there's mine right there. That's fine, we can get that later. Oh, more. Lovely. Oh, that looked cool. I don't know what I saw for a second there, but I liked the look of it. It's a little spooky in here. I'm going to start smelting this iron. Which GPU do I use? I'm actually not sure. I can definitely look it up. I have the specs for my computer somewhere, but I got it secondhand. So it's a lovely computer, but it's not one I actually know the details of off the top of my head because I'm not smart enough to build one myself. Okay, let's have a look around, but let's not get lost. Getting lost would be bad. Oh, more iron here. Lovely, lovely. Smack that door down. Fortunately, I have done it in a way that there's iron underneath me, so I'm going to have to move the door before I mine that, because I don't want to mine underneath me in case there's a big old scary cave. I wish I'd brought a second door so I could put a torch down. But you live and you learn, you know? You live and you learn. I think that's all the iron here. It's very hard to see because it is very dark. There is some coal there, but I'm not going to stick my neck out for it right now. Not desperate for coal right now. Okay, this cave is huge. If I had some sort of water breathing, I think I would be very happy about this cave. So the question is now, what do I want from iron the most? Where did I come in? Oh, up here. Can I get up like this? Yes, okay. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to get through to a good cave down this way. Press F3. That tells you what GPU I use? That's crazy. Have I been giving away my secrets this whole time? Alright, well that's smelting. I'm going to grab some of this delightful stuff. Calcite. I was like, it's got something to do with teeth. Don't remember what it's called, but I remember it's got something to do with teeth. Calcite. Like calcium. I assume that's why it's called that. It's like calcium rock. This is honestly going to be a really cute thing to build a house out of. This and the cool copper. Or I could do like this in a terracotta sort of moment. This plus like some nice, I was going to say some nice coloured terracotta, but it's going to be quite hard to get coloured terracotta. There's not a lot of ways to get dye in the desert. We still smelting, babes? We are not still smelting. Ow. So in a desert, I often go with like a tower build, because I feel like tower build gives desert vibes for some reason. I don't know why. You don't see a lot of desert towers generally. Like, it's a terrible idea. NVIDIA 2080. Great. Is that good? Is that a good answer? Did I win? Okay, we are already at a point where we're going to need to start organizing our inventory. Which, as everyone knows, is the best part of Minecraft. Okay, let's check on these farmers. When I say these farmers, I mean this one farmer, our one farmer friend. Ew, sir. That was close. That got us a lot of the way. I'm thinking we might need to buy some more axes now, which is very useful in an economy where there's no trees. But 14 for a sword is crazy. But I would like to level this guy up. Wandering Trader sells dyes and saplings, so he might be my friend. That's true. Can you get pink dye from the cactus flowers? I think you can, but you probably can't get them off without Silk Touch. Oh, I had heaps more emeralds. It's fine. We can do that in the morning. I thought it was nighttime. I only got, no, there's, I was just gonna say, I've only got one door. That's bizarre. So what do you think? Do we think tower? Because I'm not feeling tower this time. What sort of house is cute? You know what would be a real flex? Is it not becoming nighttime? I think it is. Have I lost my mind? Okay, it's just like cloudy or something? That's cool. That's the mason. I don't care for him. That looks like that's going to be the best way to level up the toolsmith, which I don't love. Might be raining. That still darkens the sky in the desert. Interesting. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. That's a good trade. He also wants iron. Alright, we might need to go on an iron quest. Which I think is just called mining. So we can try and get through that water pocket, which is not a terrible idea. And go down from there. Or we can try and mine somewhere else. Kind of not vibing the somewhere else vibe. I like being here. No, we are not attacking the golem. That's rude. He is our friend. What was I doing? I was trying to find the farmer so I could sell off last day's wheat. There's a lot of guys here, which is good. Having a lot of guys is good. Oh, I just asked what you think the ultimate flex would be, and that's building a tree house out here. Building a tree house out here would be a huge baller move. Have Have I lost my farmer? I can't get leaves though, so maybe that's not huge. Maybe that's not huge vibes. I think that farmer might be gone. We saw the farm by the tower. That's all the way on the other side of town. So town's my best idea right now, but I feel like you guys are gonna have a better idea of what I can do. Is he up the tower? Or are y'all throwing me for a loop? He's at the top of the tower, but I still can't trade with him. That's fine. On the tower. Yep, cool. We found him. We got there. I could build a cute little boat, but that's really difficult. I could build something in the side of a mountain. I could do something in the temple again. We don't hate the temple. Just we've done it before. I don't have any sticks. Did I leave my sticks behind? I need those and my torches. I was vastly underprepared to go back down here. Sticks and torches, please. Torches? Do I not have any more sticks? Sticks. Great. Grand. We could do a little castle. Build my base in an upside down pyramid. I really thought you were doing some fancy math on me there. I was like, what sort of pyramid's that? But then my brain clicked. Talia, you're not here to collect this. Upside down pyramid is interesting concept, especially if you have it up in the sky, because then you can have a water stream down into it to get up to it. An upside down pyramid made out of calcite and copper sounds a little bit gorgeous because you can have the different layers. I think I am being convinced by this idea. Okay, so if we... That's a long way down. I did not bring my sandstone in order to build a path through this. We did a pyramid. I'm just trying to think. An upside down pyramid. The first layer is usually like 3 wide, which is just enough for a bed. Do a bed layer, an enchanting layer, a crafting layer. And I always like doing a little like brew and corn in the top. But even like 3 layers of pyramid would be plenty of layers of pyramid. And you could do rampants on the top. That's kind of sick. I'm vibing it. With amethyst thrusters holding it down, that I'm not entirely sure what that means as a look, but I'm listening. I'm into it. I don't understand, but I want to. I don't understand, but I'm on board, I think, possibly more accurately. The other thing is, do we do like an equilateral pyramid? Or do we do like thinner or wider or curved? Curved is kind of fun. That sounds difficult, but it sounds fun. Okay, how far? Okay, this is definitely doable. Getting down to stone from in here is definitely doable. I think I might even try digging through this way. Yeah, that's really close to not being wet. Really close. Right, well, I should have brought more stone down. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I could get a couple more stone here. Could get just a couple more stone here. No one has to know I use my iron pickaxe for this. This looks like it could be technology, which gives it an excuse to be in there. I see. I was imagining it as like strings holding it down. I was like, I don't quite understand. But yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I'm still struggling with this, which we love. We love struggling. You can tell by how much we do it. Torch time. And my stuff is all out of sorts. That should go up there. That should go there. That should go there. That goes up like that. That's better. I think my shovels are lucky. I'm getting a lot of flint, which is nice. So the question is then, if I'm doing, oh, my camera's gone way askew. If I'm doing stripes of copper and calcite, do I do it in like 4 high layers to match the different rooms, or do I do one stripe at a time? Because I'm kind of vibing one stripe at a time. I'm gonna go this way now. I really thought I would run into something down here. At least some ores, you know? Some more iron. Okay, we've hit deep slate. I'm not going to strip mine for iron because I'm not that sweaty. I'm starting to think getting my own stuff might be better than trading with those guys, because having to give them iron is a bit of a bummer. But also having to mine is a bit of a bummer. So it's pros and cons. Like if I was finding a bunch of iron, I'd be super on board. I want a base that's hanging off the world as if that's the bottom of the world. That sounds incredibly difficult. No, we are not. The golem is off limits. I guarantee you, if the golem dies, so do we. I'm hearing bubbles, which means we're probably back to underwater, which is not ideal, but it is here. Let's have a look. Got some gold there. That's a little bit of iron there we can nab. Thankfully I haven't seen any drowned. Oh, there are skeletons. I forgot you can get skeletons underwater. That's not fun. Well, now I know I can break that, so that's nice. I kind of want to go back up to my... Where's my hole gone? Here. Great. Okay. We got 2 iron. Because we're brave and we're beautiful. Is it worth going back down right now? Yes. That's right, I'm going towards the skeleton noises because I'm a baddie. Oh, got more iron here. Wait, was that diamond up there? I think that's just glow lichen. That's diamond. That's fully diamond? That's fully diamond right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got diamond. Well, we don't have it, we can see diamond. Well, I've lost a door. But that's okay. We've lost a door, we found diamonds. It's a pretty reasonable trade. But now I can break that and put a torch in there. Okay. To get this out, I'm going to put that down so it doesn't just immediately flood the place when I break those. Okay, so we go that one, and you got to check all the corners. Well, that's immediately flooded the place. And down is also a corner. Okay. That's also going to immediately flood the place. And then up, and then that way. Okay. Probably should have gotten fortune before I did this, but we're here now. Okie dokie. And then this one. Okay, how many is that? That's 4 diamond. That's enough for an axe or some boots. I really should have marked where I came in better. I also should not have broken underneath me. So where did we come in? It's up here. Great, now I can't lose it. Oh, redstone? Redstone's fun. I am running out of air. Let's... Ow. It's fine. Everything's fine. Look around. What can we see? Nothing. Suggest getting diamond tools from villagers? You're probably right. You're probably right. But this was fun. This was a fun adventure. Okay. And we got a little bit of iron. A very little bit, but a little bit. There is a way out of here. It's up here. It's always hard to find. You can crouch on the magma box safely to get your breath back. I know that in my heart, but it always terrifies me because the magma is the ow juice. I've never said the ow juice before, and I certainly endeavour never to do so again. Okay, we're going to need to, I think, find a better mine to get copper. And hopefully we can get some iron while we're there as well. What did you guys think about the stripe situation on the base? I'm no longer feeling the curved pyramid. Oh, it is nighttime. I have made bad choices. Maybe I can dig straight up into my house. If I go from here. Although I think I'll need to gain a little bit of height. Is that my house? That looks like it could be my house. Well, if it is, it's the outside of my house. You've gotten in the habit of carrying a magma block with you underwater instead of doors. That's, honestly, I'm into that. That's baller. Okay, so I put that there. And I should be able to get in this way. I just don't want to get surrounded by like 6 husks. You know, that's not going to be fun. So we find out this isn't my house, and I've just broken into someone else's house. There we go, and I can... Bed's too far away. Of course it is. Just gonna have to absolutely tear my home apart. Okay. Great, so the question is, do we start given these guys iron to level them up? Or is that a terrible idea? Oh, there's an enderman there. I should not get into a fight with an enderman right now. The other question is, do I build my pyramid directly above this pyramid? Or is that bananas? I do like bananas, though. I kind of think that's kind of rad. Why do all of the new desert sounds sound so ominous? Okay, let's just build up to the height we want. This feels like a good height. I have realized I don't have a water bucket, and so I don't have a fantastic way of getting down right now. That's fine. So this is going to be the first layer of the pyramid. I also don't have the copper I need yet. So, you know, we've started building our house. That's what matters. I think we are going to have to use some of the iron to make a bucket. I have so much garbage everywhere. It's beautiful. Oh, more iron. See what I mean? Absolute garbage everywhere. Where's my crafting table? I'm gonna make a bucket. I'm gonna make a bucket and I'm gonna regret it later. But it's fine. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at one of these. That farmer is definitely ready to trade now, let's be honest. So let's get these. Look at you, you're a real fancy lad now, aren't you? Just enough time for me to not have wheat left. That's fine, it's not hard to get more wheat. As I've mentioned, out here, you don't have to travel far to find another village that's got a heap of wheat for you. So let's find one of the guys who wants to trade and work out how many iron we'd have to trade him to get him to level up. This guy's at his place. So that's like, that's 1, 2, 3, that's like 5 trades, which is 20 iron, which is more than I have, but not a lot more than I have. And this other fella, very similar. So we might need to go that route. Or is there something else? Like we could do that and buy a bell or something. I kind of want to level this guy up first, because it'd be good to be able to get iron pickaxes. This feels like a bad idea. Wait, I could also use the iron to make the blast furnace for the weaponsmith. That's a better idea. Just kidding, I can't do that because I haven't made any... Okay, where's my coal at? I haven't made any smooth stone yet. Actually, one of those should be plenty for that. Then I can use this to get myself some better copper stuff. I turn it into blocks first. Unfortunately, this is not a lot of copper. And you have to use, yeah, 9. That is not a lot of copper. We're going to need a lot more copper. Okie we're gonna need a lot more copper. But we can start. Hey. Get that, we got 8. Isn't that beautiful? This is a very weird base. Yeah, that does like almost, that does a full half a level right there. So the question is, how do I get up here to put the water on without being up here to put the water on? I probably should just build up not from the center at some point. It's gonna be the weirdest freaking house ever and I'm so excited for it. Okay, does anyone know what the ideal level for copper is? Okay, so now we can make a blast furnace? Why can we not make a blast? Why is blast furnace not in our recipe book? Have I done something wrong? It's like that, right? Is it a forbidden recipe? Let's made a base with a large hexagonal hole in the ocean. That's wild. Okay, it's Mother's Club time. Problem is we've got lots of guys with aprons. So if one of them did pick up, it's very hard to tell. That's our weaponsmith. Should start naming these guys. You, did you just... No, you're the toolsmith. Someone coming in here to check this out? You going in there to check that out? You wanna come check it out? Use so many sponges to clear out that much water. That, yeah, you would have to. You wanna... Come, okay. They hate me. It's official, they hate me. I'm gonna chuck the water down in there because it looks really strange right now. I should also clear out a hole in the bottom of this pyramid. Just like that. That's not a way out. This is the way out. It going into the mouth of the pyramid, I think, is sick. And what we do now is every time we build another layer, we can take the water up. So we're going to start with it here, but it's obviously not going to end there. Let me blow my nose quickly. Okay. Weaponsmith? I think that thing is we're about to have to go on a mining expedition. No, we're looking for armorsmith. Did any of y'all become an armor? Does anyone know what an armorsmith looks like? Are you an armorsmith? You're an armorer. Ooh, okay. I need a helmet. It's a good deal on boots. They both do the same amount of learning. I just feel like I can't buy too many boots. But they are the better price, so. Let's sleep so we keep our villagers safe. Yeah, so what do you say? Oh, that's good prices on that now, but that's not going to do anything now, is it? But 3 iron for an emerald is a much better price than anyone else is giving me right now. So I am going to take that while I can. And now I am out of iron. So we definitely need to go iron and copper mining is definitely the next thing that needs to happen. That's going to be our random armor chest now. Okay. Put our copper, our iron, calcite in here. We're going to need to go on an adventure. We are not going after the golem. We're not going to do it. That's a terrible idea. I am going to bring don't need a 3rd iron axe. That's silly. What do I need with me if I'm going exploring? Probably some more food would be good. Don't have a lot of that. I probably should plant these potatoes and carrots before I go. Especially because I bought a hoe and everything. Mostly still mentioning it because it's funny. Interesting that you think that's funny. The poor defenseless golem. I love making a little farm outside my house window. I think that's adorable. Potato. Ho, 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 ho. Carrot, 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 carrot. Dirt, dirt. Ho, ho. Carrot, carrot. So I think I might just need to knock off a bunch of rabbits on the way. Anything else I don't need to take the hoe with me. I should take a bed with me. And the boat. And a couple of bundles, maybe even. And probably the wood. Crossbow. Not as good as a regular bow. I'm already like filling up my inventory, because of course I am. Doors. I think that's probably everything I need. It'd be really nice to have another iron pick right now. But alas, I do not. Okay, so maybe we just go over there. Excuse me, I need... I feel like I need at least 6 more rabbits before I can go adventuring. Well, 1's pretty close to 6, right? Oh, that looks like it. Rabbit hops? That looks like a really fun cave right here. Did I bring the torches? I did bring the torches. Fantastic. Let's cook those couple of... Ooh, more rabbit, more rabbit. I'm coming after you, little bunny. I gotcha. I don't gotcha, I don't gotcha, I don't gotcha. My last stream was a month ago. Yeah, it's been a month. I've been really tired. I also got sick. But I'm glad I'm here now. I'm sorry I haven't been able to be here with you guys. But I'm here now, and that's hopefully what matters. I guess that's not up to me to decide. I brought all my dirt with me, which was an interesting choice. And by choice, I mean it wasn't a choice. I'm just kind of dumb. Okay. Hoping this is promising for copper and iron. Because I would like lots of both. Hopefully that's done. Now I've got plenty of food. Right? That's enough to last me a whole adventure. Okay, this is still just sandstone. Well, that cave is useless. I'm not even going to leave my torches down here. In protest of how useless this cave is. Okay, looks like we're going to that cave over there, which I think I originally avoided because it looked scary. But we've got a shield now, so basically nothing can hurt us. Ooh, no, that's a waterhole. Waterholes are not caves. Well, they are caves, but they're not the sort of cave I want. Okay, you can live. Oh no, that is a cave I already went in and didn't go anywhere. Grand. At least my house is hard to miss. We're not going to have trouble getting back there. Is that an entrance up there? Oh, that's the one I've already been in, because I remember going to the one with the lava pool under it. I really thought a mine shaft in the desert would be easier to find. Thought there'd just be exposed mine shafts everywhere. Okay, sneak up on it. I did not sneak up on it. Got it. Okay, what about this crevice? I think I also remember snubbing this crevice at one point. Wait, is this the other side of this crevice? No, this is completely different. This is new. This is interesting though. That's getting a good amount of sunlight plus the lava, which makes it a lot less dangerous than a lot of places would be. I'm kind of thinking this is our spot. I can see a bunch of iron and copper already as well, which is really nice. It's just that the upside down pyramid is also a big arrow. You're right. You were so committed to that big arrow proposition. I didn't realize. I didn't realize it meant so much to you. I'm gonna need another stone pickaxe, my lord. Because I gotta save that iron one for when we need it. For when we run into diamond or something. Oh. A little cave. Adorable. Okay, so now we are building our way down into this ravine. Because we want to do it nice and safely. I could do it with a water bucket, but having a safe way out is also pretty important. Didn't realize either. You thought those two thoughts were unrelated. Yes, but truly, it was the desire of your heart. So we need to go 1, 2, 3 further, I think, to connect with that wall. 1, 2, 3. Hello again. I'm still here. We're still alive. For now. We are building our way into this hole so we can get some copper for our house and some iron for our trades. I was off. I was off. Because this is a really good hole. I'm a big fan of this hole. Pardon me. Don't know why I just said pardon me, but I did. We're going to go 2 more this way, and then we should be able to go straight down from here. Did I get it wrong? Am I dumb? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, it is darker down here than I thought it was, so I'm definitely going to light this up a little bit. Oh, is it becoming nighttime? Is that why it's darker down here than I thought? Test theory? Great. I'm glad we worked that out pretty quickly. You were grabbing some lunch. How dare you? Oh, I can see a skelly. Not ideal. Ooh, let's go. That's some iron. I think I probably need a good 20 iron to get all those trades going. Well, the 20 is probably an underestimate, to be honest. Yeah, I need a 20 for each. So I probably need a good 50, realistically. That keeps going, which is very intriguing, and I kind of want to go that way, even though it's much less safe and less promising than the way I already am. But it's mesmerizing. I want it. Would also be super nice to get an iron pickaxe. Honestly, might be worth it to get an iron pickaxe. I need a ton of copper. Remember when copper was useless and garbage? I sure do. Alright, let's have a look down here. My heart desireth it. Okay, there's a bit of copper here. It has not been all for waste. Now, copper is one of the prettiest blocks. If you missed it, we are making our house an upside-down pyramid in layers of calcite and the, like, fancy copper. Which, genuinely, I think would be someone's worst nightmare in terms of build aesthetics. Wait, did I just find another geode? Is this huge? This is huge. Because we freaking need calcite. We need calcite. Like, our life depends on it. And I was not expecting to just immediately find a second geode. That's huge. I'm going to start smelting this, because I think I deserve to start using iron picks, even though I need all that iron to trade. Let's get this freaking calcite, my guy. It's huge. It's huge. But also I know it's here, so I can come back for it. I probably shouldn't just mine it all up now. We're at minus 438,503. So we can come back for that. We're asking about graphics card. Solid for casual gaming, especially for things like Minecraft. Yeah, I don't do a lot. Like, I do a little bit of editing, but nothing high-end, nothing that I need to be fast for. Mostly, honestly, my thumbnails, which I do have a lot of fun with. Ooh, I missed one. probably should work out exactly how much calcite and how much copper I need, but I don't want to do that right now. So that's a later problem. It was definitely worth coming into this hole, I tell you that. We found a freaking another geode. I have trouble finding those in bingo. And they are specifically made more common. Okay, ow. Iron. Okay, I would have liked a little more iron, but that's okay. We've also got some copper. Lovely, 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 lovely. Ooh, okay. This is a vein. This is a full vein. My efforts have not been in vain. It's a bit of a pun for you there. Oh, I can see a little bit of iron up there. Oh, and more copper. We're getting a lot of copper, which, to be fair, was probably the main thing we were looking for. Iron, good, because trading to get blocks, not to get blocks, to get, like, actual armor and tools, very important. But I want a pretty house. And for that, I need copper, as everyone is aware. Okay, let's put a torch down, because it is getting kind of dark in this corner. What is that up there? I thought I saw like a granite bat for a second. I was very confused and slightly concerned. What happened to the other server, the one with the desert house temple? That was a multiplayer server and no one else was really playing on it. So that was kind of a bummer. I also spawned a wither and could not defeat it. And so it just kind of went away. And also I lost my son. My son got murdered. And that was pretty tough. This is kind of fun, but it is ocean. That is kind of interesting, but it's also skeleton and a lot of creepers. There's a lot of creepers. Are we feeling brave? The question is, are we feeling brave? There's also another way through there. Ow. Wait, is my inventory full? That's whack. That's whack. I want my arrows. Okay, yeah, that cave is way too scary. So do we try that cave? Or do we just go home? Two valid responses. Kind of want to poke my head in here. Okay, this seems alright. This seems actually lovely. I'm very glad I poked my head in here. There's just ores and no mobs. Okay, okay. Hello. we doing hardcore in the desert. We're collecting iron at the moment because we've got some good trades going with villagers, but they all want to buy iron. We're also collecting copper for our upside down copper and calcite house, which is an unpopular combination of materials. Like, it's a combination of unpopular materials, but we're here for it. Okay, I'm gonna pop my furnace down and start smelting up this iron. How much iron did I say I needed? Like 50? So we've got like 30, that's kind of close. And also a ludicrous amount of copper, which will not be anywhere near enough to make a house out of, but feels like a lot. So it's a good start. We can start putting that into blocks to make it easier to carry. That feels like it's getting to nighttime, which means we should sleep. Just kidding, it's not. Okay. So what do we do now? I got 4 diamonds. Yes, we found 4 diamonds in one of the caves. Haven't decided what to do with them yet. And we've got a bunch of iron. Like half the amount of iron we need. And maybe enough copper to do 1 layer of our house. Surely 2 diamond hoes. I mean, farming is very important. Now it's nighttime. We recently bought Java Edition, but you don't know how to add mods. There's a lot of good tutorials for it. Essentially, you need to download them and put them into the program folder. A lot of mods also need... That cave still scares the crap out of me. A lot of mods also need either Fabric or Forge in order to run, which are sort of programs that manage mods, I think. That's probably not exactly correct, but it's close enough to being correct. Okay, there are baddies in there, but it's fine, I can go this way. I'm going to check out this little water cave. I probably should go now, because I've only got 3 food left. But I feel like I can find some goodies here. Like, look at that, we've already got some copper. You hate skeletons? They're pretty bad, but if you've got a shield, that really helps. If you're playing Minecraft without a shield, you are doing it wrong. Like, genuinely, I don't like to tell people they're playing Minecraft wrong, because there are so many correct ways to play Minecraft. And like, if you're doing, okay, this cave is terrifying. This is way too big a cave for me to be in right now. There's also iron right here. Ooh, glow squids? No, I'm a badass. This is not too big a cave for me to be in right now. I'm a badass. There also doesn't appear to be mobs here, so that's nice. I love it when there's just not mobs. It's not terrifying at all. They're seriously the most OP mobs with their enchanted bows and literal aimbot. Lost your hardcore world because like 10 of them spawned. Okay, that's rough. That is rough. Sorry I did not read all of that. I was very distracted by the cave. 10 spawning out of nowhere is really bad. That is, yeah, that's not something a shield would fix. That's on me, I should have read that. Okay, I'm getting real close to having the amount of iron I said I wanted. Ooh, lots of copper here. Lots of copper. Delicious, delightful. A lot of it's falling in the water. Oh, do I not have any food left? Okay, I've still got those. Not sure why I picked that torch back up. But we're here now. Okay, we got mobs starting to spawn over there. How's this little corner looking? You like my accent, by the way. Thank you. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie yet. This is a accent, Australian accent, specifically Melbourne accent. That's the city I'm from. Is it worth watching the Minecraft movie? I haven't heard a lot about it, but what I have heard is pretty mixed. Oh, this is a big cave. Oh, this is a big scary cave. You are Steve. Oh my gosh, I'm standing in the presence of the Steve. Guys, this is Steve. It was a lot better than you thought it was? Okay. I don't need a movie to be highbrow to enjoy it. I just need it to be fun. And if this is fun, I'm here for it. Okay, that's 46. That should be enough. Let's take this home. Let's take it home. We can always come back here later. This is a lovely cave. And we already have the coordinates down from when we wrote down the geode. We're going to need to do a lot of smelting. Good thing I've got 43 coal. Can you smelt the copper when it's already in a block? Is that more efficient than doing it piece by piece? I have many questions. Yeah, I think I would like to watch the Minecraft movie. I don't know if I'm going to see it in cinemas. Do you think it's a cinema kind of movie? Or is it more sitting on your couch with a hot chocolate sort of movie? I was trying to think of what food I would have with it, and I couldn't. So it would just go just hot chocolate, no snacks. Kelp. Ooh, that's an interesting thing. I don't think so, because I don't think kelp spawns in desert. Because there is water, but it's so easy to find my way home when I've got that absolutely wild start to a house going on over there. I know there is like big bodies of water, but it is technically all still... Excuse me, I need food. Still desert, so I don't think we can get kelp without ocean. I could be wrong about that, but that's a pretty strong guess for me right now. I mean, I can take a peek. Same thing with like fish. Can't just get fish. Yeah, that's all just stone down there. Or all just gravel. Not even stone, it's fully gravel, which is interesting. Main reason is the audience reaction? Okay. I have seen some absolutely rowdy clips. Absolutely disrespectful clips. But that does kind of sound fun. Oh! My axe! If only you could use cactus as a fuel source, that would be lovely. Okay, this house I have faith in right now. I think this is going to be lovely. Favorite is the chicken jockey clip. I've heard a lot about that. Seems like a very, very quotable movie. And we love a quotable movie. Sometimes wondering traders sell kelp? I really need to keep an eye out for one of those then, don't I? And I need to get some frickin' smelting happening. Does anyone know what potatoes look like when they're done? Because those potatoes are looking like they could be. Okay, so let's start with the iron. I can make a... This house is a mess. Second furnace. And do that. You have to go, your friend's calling you to rewatch the Harry Potter movies on Discord. Cool. Hopefully I'll be back next week and I'll see you then. Watching things together is fun. People should watch things together more. Okay, that's done, so I can chuck the copper in. They don't go in individually. Gotta pull them apart. That's fair. That's a lot of copper to go through. How's the iron doing? Slow but steady. That's gonna take some time. That's gonna take some time, and that's okay. Let's go do some trading with our friends. Eat some food. We are getting more and more golems, which is good, because they keep our friends safe. It also means our friends have not been safe. You are the armorer, and I would like to level you up. Lovely, lovely. What do you got to sell me? What have you got to sell me? You got something good for me? You buy diamonds. I mean, that's not great. But it seems like the best way to level you up. Guys, do armorers kind of suck? Am I gonna have to sell him my diamonds? Let's try this guy. Weaponsmith, surely. After I sell him all this iron, he's gonna have something good for me, right? We do have a lot of gravel, so selling flint could be good. But also maybe everyone here just is the worst. It's possible that everyone here is the worst. Okay, last guy. You. That only gets you halfway. Okay, I did need more iron. And I don't even have enough emeralds to buy your absolutely useless bell. Great. Everything's going fantastically. Let's get the copper we do have and turn that into some stuff. If you break the grindstone of the weaponsmith and replace the trays will refresh, but they keep the levels. Really? I thought they only refresh if you hadn't traded with them. Did they change that? Because that would be huge. Ooh, oh, that's going to get us to another level. Which means we can get some of our calcite as well. Delicious, delicious. Okay, going up to my house kind of sucks right now. Need to put some stairs in on that. Or a better ground level entrance. Ooh! Okay, some of this has started aging, which is good. I think we probably want to end up with it blue. And then we get to put the calcite level on. This is such a strange way to build a house. And I would never do anything strange. This is completely out of the ordinary for me. Strange things. I would never. absolutely wild. I've made such wild choices so far. Because I feel like some of these are probably done, right? That looks done. Yes, okay, fantastic. And those look done. Lovely. That wasn't done. I see. We're gonna need to expand the farm. I'm getting so lost in the sauce right now. Where's the dirt? Here's the dirt. And my hoe. My trusty hoe. One, two. Oh, I've got so much more to plant. 9 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should know what it's 11. I do know that 9 plus 2 is 11. Actually, I should probably put a water block there. I mean, that's getting enough water right now. But if I'm expanding all the way around the house... Oh. I'm going to need more water sources. So let's pop that in there. That's done. Look at us go. Look at us go. I reckon we get this fully circling the house. Oh, actually we can't get it fully circling the house because our mine's in the way. I guess we could have it around the mine. And then we stop. Because I can't just keep expanding this forever. Okay, how's our smelting going? We're so close to being able to fit all of the copper in there. That's going to drive me bananas. It's fine. I love bananas. Okay, I can put 2 in there. And I can put 2 in there. 1 in there. Yes, yes. No, I didn't mean to do that. Great. Well, if I take 1 more out, then I can make another block. Lovely. Okay. Delightful. Should add bananas to Minecraft. Interesting. What would bananas do? I mean, they don't need to do anything. They just sort of, I guess, similar to watermelons. I feel like they wouldn't give you that much nutrition. And more importantly, would you be able to make a banana pie? Could tame monkeys? I'm interested. I'm on board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This pyramid's gonna get very expensive very fast. I'm very quickly thinking maybe we don't need that many levels. You know, maybe we only need 2 floors on this pyramid. Because it does get very big very fast. Because I think the level above this is going to be, I think, the ceiling of this room. But by the time we get to the 2nd level, it's going to be twice the size of this. And it has so much floor space as well because of the levels. I think maybe 2 is going to be enough. Which seems crazy, because a 2-story house in Minecraft, that's some poor person nonsense. But I feel like, oh! That, imagine if that had killed me. That would have been so embarrassing. Monkeys is a really fun idea. Do monkeys drop anything? When you... Or are they just a for fun? Okay, so what? I guess my question is, what should we make the ceiling of this build? Because that's an important question. We can do it out of calcite. We do have not a small amount of calcite, but we're going to need a lot of calcite. We shouldn't do it out of calcite. We could do it out of sandstone, which is very easy to get. Well, what's going to feel true to the heart of this build? Monkeys would sit on your shoulder like parrots, but keep jumping off and grabbing items. That's really cute. Would they grab like the items you drop? Like, are they an absolute menace? If you drop something for a second, if you like mine a diamond and they pick it up and they're like, sorry, this is mine now. Or does it work like foxes where they pick something up and then you can drop something they like more, like bananas, and then they'll drop it for you? But the ceiling question's still here. What are we going to make this ceiling out of? Like, we've got sand, we've got gravel, we've got stone. We don't have a lot of options popping off right now. Calcite feels correct. We are going to need just a lot of calcite already. We do have 2 whole geodes to mine. But filling this whole section with calcite would be a lot of calcite. We probably should just do sandstone. Or like smooth sandstone. But that's also a lot. Because you have to smelt. I don't know. Calcite would be cool, but smooth sandstone is lovely too. I feel like just the amount of calcite we have is going to be a problem. I mean, the amount of copper we have is going to be a problem sooner. Does anyone know what the ideal mining level is for copper? Because we could do some more copper mining right away. We do need more iron as well for... Can we make it look like it got torn out of the ground and then flipped? Distinctive look of floating upside. So like clumps of sandstone off the top. Like, that's interesting. That's a fun concept. I like that. That's going to be really difficult to do and really dangerous to do. So we love that. You buy potatoes, but you buy them at a very high rate. I was trying to work out if there's anything else I could sell that guy to get more stuff. That looks done. Great. I should definitely have this farm laid out better. Wait, have I used up all my dirt? Was that all my dirt? Okay. If that's all my dirt, then we can start eating some of these. We can roast them potatoes. I say as if we've got lots of coal. Apparently peak copper is Y44. Interesting. Y44 is very doable. Why have I taken this copper out? Now I'm stuck holding it. We could do some copper mining. That's probably the smartest next step. I'm just going to wait for this to burn itself out so that I can transfer the copper over there so we're not wasting coal. I'm very thoughtful like this. I don't know why I tapped my head when I said thoughtful. Y44 is not very far under. I didn't think this would take this long, I'm going to be honest. Probably should have. Okay, now we can chuck that in there. We're not going to waste any copper. And we've got, not any copper, any coal. Got a bunch of that going on. Oh, we've got 2 iron. That's nice. It's better than 1. What are we going to take out of here? Let's take some important things out and put them over here. Over here. This is our copper and geodes section. And this is our trading stuff. And this is our miscellaneous armor. Okay, so other things we don't need right now that we can put back. I guess I don't need the diamonds. Feels weird to put the diamonds back. Hoe goes in here. Everything else I think is good to take with us. Plus crafting table. I want to make a second crafting table, but the wood is just too precious right now. Okay. Let's go down to Y44 and see what the vibes are like. What level are we at now? We're at 58. Should have grabbed more pickaxe. Did I lose my iron pickaxe? Did I break it? Great. Guess I can take this gold one. And I can take this down to make more when I need them. Y44 is really not far down. Let's get down to stone level and reassess. This is 46. So this is 44. Can just... I don't want to strip mine, but I'm kind of hoping if I go this way we'll run into a cave. We're also getting some serious sandstoneage. Oh, and some more dirt. We love dirt. I've left... Oh, I haven't left my torches. I thought I'd left my torches, and I was like, well, this was a fun adventure. We can expand our farm. Look at all this dirt. Right, well, we found some dirt. Which is good, because just having to kill rabbits all the time is not the best way to get food. And this is also good because we have quite a lot of shovels. So if we can search this area without having to use pickaxes, we're going to be in business. Also, there's someone who buys flint. So this is quite helpful for that as well. Haven't seen any copper yet. But we're getting in on the flint game, and that's what matters. Well, there goes my shovel. Alright, we're going back up. Now, I can make myself another pickaxe. I'm not making myself another shovel. I was like, I can make myself another shovel. I was like, no, I have 700 shovels at home. We're good on shovels. That's coal. We do need coal. Not as much as we need copper, but we do need it. So that's beautiful. Okay, I'm feeling like this was a bad idea. I'm feeling we probably need to go find another cave. But that's beautiful. You know, life is beautiful. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and smell the roses. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling now. Where are me carrot and potatoes? I can plant some more carrot and potatoes. Look at all this dirt. Boink, 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 boink. Okay, anything look done here? Those look almost done. For the potatoes, you gotta have the really tall stuff. And for the carrot, you gotta look for 2 pixels sticking up. So that's the only... Right, that wasn't done. That's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Brilliant. Alright. Let's put out the copper and the calcite we already have, and we can work out what we're looking at in terms of what we've got left. We can also start smelting a bunch of sandstone to go in the middle there. Is 25 enough? I'm not sure. But we need to turn this into blocks, which is going to significantly reduce the number of them. But it's fine because it's going to go back up when we cook it. 40. I don't know if that's going to get us around a whole nother time. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that amount of sandstone is definitely not going to be enough. For the floor in there. Just doing the math. So 1, 2, 3. We needed to go on this level, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 9 by 9. So we need 81 for that, which is why I was like, calcite might not be the right thing for this. Well, actually, we need 1 less than that because the middle's going to be a hole, so we need 80. Oh hey, it did go all the way around. Look at that. Look at us go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 high, and then we do that. This is the first level. And then we need a second level. Like this. And then a third level, and then the top. So we only need 1 more level of copper. Assuming we're going for 2 stories. We can go down and see whether we think it's looking like 2 more floors is going to be enough to make it look as grand as it deserves. So that's going to go 1, 2. out like that. Because this is going to be a really big room. So I think we should be able to fit everything we need into it. Though I do think I want the whole top floor to be calcite. Right, so now we can step down and have a look at whether we think that's tall enough. Because if we only have to do that one more level of copper, we're still going to need a lot of copper, to be fair. But it's definitely an achievable amount of copper. What do we think? Do we think that is going to be enough levels? Probably. I think that is probably the ideal number of levels, especially once I put rampants on, like I said I would. I think that's pretty good. Maybe a good idea to go slightly down so that the copper isn't competing with the sandstone for spawning spaces. Right, yep, I should have read that earlier. I said I was going to need 80 of this. That's 25. Which means I need another 55? Type that as I was coming out of the mine. I see, I see. I think the smooth sandstone is going to look okay here. Wait, no, I said I only needed 80. Yeah, so 25 plus 55 is 80. Yeah. Great. So that's 1, 2, 3. This level is where this goes. Pyramid is such a strange shape to build in because you're always going to have levels that feel claustrophobic. Just by the nature of how the shape works. Like, this is a very normal height for a Minecraft roof. But it feels claustrophobic. For obvious reasons. Okay. How long have I been going? Let's have a look. I can go to statistics. Time played. Almost 4 hours. So that's one of our goals. We're not doing so well on our other goals. If you haven't seen my hardcore series before, we've got a number of goals we go for. We go for 4 hours alive. We go for a cute house. And we go for full diamond gear. We're pretty close to getting one of those. You think that's a strange shape? Do we need to try building a, Spectre aperiodic tile? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to need a lot more calcite. Okay, well I think that's probably where we'll leave it for today. I'm excited to see how this pyramid ends up looking next time because it's honestly fantastic. It's cool as heck. I'll see you then, I suppose. Thanks for coming.